Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here, and welcome to a new Star Wars Wall video review and general update on what's going on with the Star Wars Wall and the Boba Fett build. I do realize on my last video I said I was going to be doing the reboot at the end of June and had it all ready to go. Actually, all the shelves were done, all the painting was done, re-leveling, everything was finished. And then, wouldn't you know it, I decided to do a couple more redesigns. I think you're really going to like them when you see them when they come out, and obviously those will be coming out hopefully sometime in the middle of August. And as far as the Boba Fett build, that one I'm just waiting on the armor. I have everything else, and I can't wait to get started on that line of videos. But today we're going to talk about some bootleg Black Series figures and some Action Fleet vehicles and some other announcements. So since the camera's already on these, this is your original Hasbro Black Series 6-inch, and this is a knockoff. Now, I can mess around with the pose and I can get them looking pretty good. I kind of have them looking kind of goofy. Can mess around with the head a little bit, pull it up. But this is a knockoff. This is actually a knockoff. Unlike the Force Toys 1/6 scale review I did last month, that one is just a different 1/6 scale figure. It's kind of in between the quality of a Hasbro and, say, a Hot Toys or a Sideshow. This is actually a knockoff. And I wasn't even aware of it, and I'm really not that mad because the person that was selling these on eBay didn't say that they were Hasbro Black Series. They just said Black Series, and they did have a photo of the figure, so that was just me kind of not paying attention, an oversight, because this is the actual box that they come in. Now, at first glance, if you look at it, and I'm going to leave the camera just for a second because I'm going to show you what a Black Series real box looks like. I forgot to bring it in. I left it in the other room. All right, so when I saw the picture on eBay, I just, you kind of know what the boxes look like. I didn't look great detail. I don't even think that's a T. That kind of looks like more like an R. So it's a SARS Walls, or Walls, W-A-L-S, Black Series, and then it's kind of set up like the original, except there's no Hasbro on here. And if you look at this one, this is an actual Hasbro one. You can see right there, and then the difference at the bottom, and then the back side. So this is actually a real bootleg knockoff here. You see the back, almost identical. Again, if you're not paying attention, and I wasn't, yeah. At least I only paid $9.99 for them, which that's the reason why I'm okay with it, because these are going to be in a backdrop, so I'll make it work. But if you're thinking about purchasing some of these because you want to have more and you don't want to pay, I think the Black Series now is going for $30 to $40 a piece. It's ridiculous. You can mess with these a little bit, but the size difference, they're a little bit shorter. The eyes are a little bit smaller. The hands are a little bit smaller. And, and when I'm talking about smaller, I'm talking a couple of millimeters, but send them back to back. And obviously the color is a little bit different. So what I'll do is I have a bunch of these already, and I'll just kind of stand them up a little bit in the back. That'll be fine. But I just want to let you know, in case you were thinking about purchasing some knockoffs that you knew ahead of time. Like I said, I didn't know that these were knockoffs, but yeah, those are the difference. Crazy, you gotta pay attention. That's kind of like the time when I got the X-Wing to pose with my Luke, and when I bought the X-Wing, it was a red 3. I wasn't even paying attention that it wasn't a red 5. So sometimes I do make mistakes. Actually, all the time I make mistakes, actually. So there we go. That's gonna be part of an upgrade to one of the shelves I'm doing. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought that was interesting. And actually, I'm kind of thinking this actually might be a collectible in a way. Star Wars walls. Very interesting. Okay, some of the other vehicles. These are from the, where are these from? The Collector's Fleet. It's a Tantive 5 and a Imperial Shuttle. I'm going to show these more in detail after I paint them and get them all set up when I actually get them on the wall. So I just wanted to do a little preview with that. And also too, to let you know, if you look in the background, I have the FAO Schwartz shuttle and a couple other figures. I got the Hot Toys Space Stormtrooper. I'm going to be selling all those. So if you're interested, I'm not going to be selling them yet because I'm still working on my projects. I don't want to have to deal with selling, packing stuff up and everything. But if you're interested, just let me know, and then I will let you know when I get ready to actually post them to sell. So that is that. And one last thing, I came across this, and again, this is for my Star Wars wall, this Millennium Falcon. Does anybody know who makes this? This is a really cool Millennium Falcon. There's no markings on it. I actually got this off of eBay as well. No markings on it at all. And it's obviously the newer Millennium Falcon. Again, I didn't catch that antenna. So as much as this looks really cool, I'm not going to use it on the wall because I only do original trilogy. But what I am going to do, along with selling the other items, is I'm actually going to paint this and weather it. And once I'm finished, I will be selling this as well. So it'll almost be like a Scooby exclusive. And I already kind of ruined the extra little special thing about this. This thing lights up. How cool is that? I don't know how well you can actually hear it, but it does make noise. It sounds. So anyway, so I'm going to be painting this, and then this will be up for sale as well, again as a Scooby exclusive. But if you know who makes this, I'd be curious to find out. There's no markings anywhere. I haven't taken the battery thing out. Maybe there's a marking in there, but really cool model. It's gonna look much better after I paint it. But yeah. So there it is. There's the updates. Look for the other videos coming out. Again, the FET, some of the figures I'm going to be selling, and the vehicles, and the Star Wars wall, and yeah, that's it. I hope everybody's been well, and I shall talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.